opportunity tó oníkálukú rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
So opportunity tí oníkálukú wá rí gbogbo èèyàn kan ló máa rí opportunity táwa náà rí. So ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbé blame lé wọn lórí púpọ̀. Ìgbà táwa náà bá máa ní ẹnu ọ̀rọ̀ láti sọ sí wọn, ìgbà táwa náà bá ṣe nǹkan tó ju tiwọn náà rí táwọn náà rí. So tọ́wọ́n bá wá ṣe nǹkan táwa náà fẹ́ ní time tó yẹ tá a nídìí wọn, àwa náà lè lẹ́nu láti sọ̀rọ̀ sí wọn.
That's true. But ṣe wá rí ìta àti ẹ̀ máa achieve ẹ máa gbọ́ tèmi jàre ṣe rí ìta àfẹ́ ṣe èyí tó ṣe sọ jù ni mò ń sọ fún àwọn èèyàn wa tá à ń gbọ́ yìí tó ṣe tètè understand ṣe rí majority nǹkan tá a máa ṣe nígbà tí ó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lóòótọ́ right àwọn èèyàn wa ò ní choice wọ́n máa embrace ẹ mọ̀ why because wọ́n máa rí tán eléyìí wá tí wá ju ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu àsọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu mọ́ àfẹnusọ́mọ́ à ń sọ fún wọn pé ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹjá jọ ṣe léyìí kí la fẹ́ ṣe rí ní ẹjá jọ ṣe ẹ bá wa kó kíní ẹjá jọ lọ bá wọn báwọ ṣé pé ọ̀rọ̀ kíní tiẹ̀ tó tọ́ ni kíní yìí tó tọ́ ni ẹ̀yin ti dára wá ń sìn ẹ lọ sọ fáwọn ẹlòmíràn pé ó tọ́ ni ẹ ṣáà rí nǹkan bọ̀ táwọn ọlọ́pàá bá wá dé ńkọ́ ẹ máa wọ̀rì ẹ ráwọn tó dúró síbẹ̀ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ọlọ́pàá náà ìṣàrẹ̀pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá ni wọ́n àrẹ̀pọ̀ aṣọ ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin lọ́wọ́ protect kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa bá yín sódò àwọn influence bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn á ní ìdí ẹ̀ àwọn ti kọ́ àwọn èèyàn wa wọ́n ti wá gbé bàbá Kabiru nílé mọ́jú o wọ́n nítorí bàbá Kabiru bá Fúlàní jà lóko o bàbá Kabiru bá Fúlàní tó boko ẹ̀ jẹ́ òun lọ́wọ́ gbé ńlé o kó tó dàrọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì àti kó bóyá bí àwọn agbẹjọ́rò tó ń lọ bóyá bí méje mẹ́jọ afẹ́ intimidate wọn nípa léèyàn ẹ̀gẹ́ wọ́n ti débẹ̀ wọ́n ti dé ibi tọ́lọ́ ti bàbá Kabiru mọ́ àwọn tó rò pé bàbá Kabiru ò léèyàn àwọn èèyàn dé síta wọn ni ẹ wá ẹ ti èèyàn kan lọ mú èèyàn kan mọ́lé ní ìjọba kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló tẹ̀ tì mọ́lé ẹ kò tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ mú jáde náà bàbá Kabiru ló ṣe máa bèrè ẹjọ́ àwọn wòlé léyìí ẹjọ́ àwọn wòlé àwọn ló wá gbà yẹn àwọn ti Yorùbá nation ni o kò sọmọ Yorùbá kan tó máa fi lọkulọ lọ́nlù yìí mọ́ ọ má jẹ́ ń parọ́ fún ẹ ọ sọ fáwọn ọmọ ẹ kọ́ lọ́dà irú nǹkan gẹ́gẹ́ sọ yẹn sìn tí wọ́n bá rà pẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn yẹn ti tó tà wọ́n nǹkan tá fẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn o fẹ́ni tí ò bá yé o bá a dẹ̀ máa ṣe a máa ṣe ẹ fún wa lóṣù mẹ́ta sẹ́ni
àfikún tí mo kàn ní kí n fi kún nìyẹn tán àfikún tí mo kàn ní kí n fi kún ni.
God bless you sir ẹ ṣeun gan. So ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé another call right another person on the line ló ń bẹ̀ yẹn hello there. Hello okay ó dàbí pé network lélẹ́yìí o ó sọ pé ó ń reconnect now èyí tí ẹ bá ṣì ń wò mí sorry that pé a ti wá switch sí full Yorùbá I told you pé ó máa wà much like full Yorùbá because of message tí a fẹ́ deliver ṣe gbọ́ Yorùbá báyìí so èyí tí ẹ bá ṣì ń wo Máyégún bẹ̀yẹn right ẹ ṣì lè like fídíò yẹn kẹ́ show pé ẹ wà ń bì yìí for now but ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé call yìí again hopefully I'll connect this time around. Hello ń bẹ̀yẹn.
Hello, Baba.
Larry Larry.
Yes, sir. Hello, everybody. Ẹ káàsán, ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ káàárọ̀ níbi tẹ́ bá ti wá o.
Ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Ó yá, Larry Larry.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ́ o. Máyégún ò sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àbí wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ wẹ́. Máyégún ò sọ pé o kò gbẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àní kí wọ́n ṣá ti ṣe èyí tó jẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe.
Fáwọn ará ìlú
tó gbé wọn dé bẹ̀ o. Tí ó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ni kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Àbáyọ̀ ṣọ̀tá ẹ bá ti ṣe dáadáa àásọ ń pa yín kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ kò lè báwo lè wọn máa tutọ́ sí ọmọ mi lójú tó jẹ́ ní pé irọ́ o kàn ń fi bọ́tà pa lójú ní tó yá wèrè.
ṣé tó wá ń bínú ṣé torí mo tutọ́ sí ẹ lójú ló ṣe ń bínú tó ya ẹ ṣàṣẹ yá wèrè ni èmi lẹ tún béèrè question ṣé torí ẹ tutọ́ sí abẹ.
You know, just the same way that I've been saying. I thank God, Princess touched on it again today. You know, the same thing that I said about religion is the same thing that she said today. You know, they came, they saw us, they were like, oh, these people are, woo! Àwọn eléyìí òtítọ́ wọn ti pọ̀ ju àwọn òrí.
Trustworthy, organized. Irú ìlú wo leléyìí?
Irú ìlú wo leléyìí? Àṣà ọ̀run tá à ń preach àṣẹ ilé ayé yìí ló wà Yorùbá land ló wà ṣá. Àwọn máa máa dọ̀rùn yìí rú. A máa fún wọn ní best square tiwa. Tàbá ti fún wọn best square tiwa. Tó bá yá a máa sọ fún wọn pé polygamy ò dáa. tó bá yá máa tún sọ fún wọn pé gay ló dá àwọn wìrì àwọn àṣìírí ṣèbí pọ́ọ̀pù yín ti sọ pé Ọlọ́run ló dá àwọn gay àwọn wìrì kí làwọn pásítọ̀ yín sọ ní Nàìjíríà get the fuck out of here man wo mi ò ráyè ògo òṣì gbogbo àwọn táwọn wá sọ pé kíní gan.
láì ti bínú
tán
àbá ìjẹbù rẹ
na true now
kí lè rí síta lọ.
na so person go come dey bobo you talk say your own no good carry kini ó gba kàkó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó ń gbé àgbàdo lé ẹ lọ́wọ́ bí àṣà àwọn ti lulẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé kini ṣé tó bá wò mọ́ àkàrà make sense ni tó bá mú búrẹ́dì tó fi lu àkàrà àbí tó mú gàrí tó fi lu àkàrà àbí tó mẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó fi lu àkàrà wà ń gbé gbàgùdà lé ẹ lọ́wọ́ pé kí ló fẹ́ fi ṣe.
àgbàdo kí ni ó le tó yẹn.
Now, Baba.
It is well. So I need to change orientation away. You need to know if we want to serve better.
Yeah.
And if they don't know how
one
to,
thing
then we need to show them.
Yeah, one thing like I said, and she touched on it again. See, my brother, there is a study here that, I actually went through. And we realized that pictorial messages all go a long way, even to the people that are not intellectually, sound, not educationally sound. Picture message goes a long way. So I would say that we should use that Jehovah's Witness style. I'm sorry to use them as the point
remember
reference.
This, Larry. Remember this. We said that we will first try to reduce physical contact in delivering our messages so that we don't put people in the line of
people into harm's way.
In the line of easy attack or targets or whatever. That will do everything possible to reduce physical contact for now.
Because what I'm just looking at is then we are actually indirectly and directly employing people, then we'll pay them on a monthly basis. You understand?
Right? We know how
we're going to employ them.
I to provide security for and to provide us some other things. Meanwhile, tell them I employ one they volunteers. There are people on student come pick up. Just drop them for us. We'll take them to church. We'll take them here and the other machine, right? They're to remunerate one. That's to motivate one. In fact, I want to deliver. But
so because of our phone incentive, motivate motivation
to get. But Tabashi with Intel Tani, need enough resources. Láti provide safety fún àwọn èèyàn tá bá dá síta fún nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀. I am so bóyá torí ìlú òyìnbó tèmi ń gbé ló fà ṣàṣẹ you get èmi máa ń ro gbogbo pros and cons nǹkan especially tó bá ti jọ mọ́ pé àwọn èèyàn máa wà involved. So kí nǹkan bá ṣe bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn.
It's always good kí wọ́n máa lọ fi àwọn èèyàn sí arm's way.
Ṣé you get exactly so kí la máa ṣe fún wọn tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn kí ni nǹkan bá ti gẹ̀ sí so mo realize pé ká tó ti àwọn èèyàn ṣe nǹkan gbà mí ká provide resources tó yẹ pé tí nǹkan bá go the other way wọn ní wà fully impacted débi pé ìjọ mi tó bá pè wọ́n irọ́ ìjọ ẹ má pè mí mọ́ o nígbà tá a fẹ́ ṣe billboard right mo bá àwọn tí mi ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ mo ní tẹ bá ń rí billboard lọ́wọ́ tó bá attack yín kọ because àwọn people máa rí yín náà you know what that person told me ni Larry ó ní
a máa rí lálẹ́
egun a máa ń gba mo ti charge owó security mọ owó tí mo charge yìí àwọn tó máa attack wa àwọn ló máa bá wa rí kíní yẹn tá a bá débẹ̀ that's exactly what happened now mo ti factor mo ti rí pé tó bá lọ right mi ò ní gbọ́ tí bá ti máa gbọ́ anything kò ní pọ̀ jù pé kọ́kọ́ go wrong kò ní pọ̀ jù because one way or the other àti try láti mitigate against it so when you now have to deal with a lot of number of people sometimes you weigh the nǹkan tó fa nìyẹn o your proposal a ṣì máa lò gidi gan ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní láwọn èèyàn
wa tó ti sign up ó máa touch àwọn èèyàn gidi gan well if that be the case then we should just not just say only Odua Nation on the bill, but we should put some, some fact and, we can't really say figures anyway, but we can put some facts, pictorial facts, and, all those statistical facts on the billboard itself, so that they will be able to know where So, then we will now follow it up with because mo pé táwọn èèyàn bá ti fi lè mọ̀ pé wọ́n deprive àwọn so much.
So there's something kan yẹn wà. Bàbá ẹ̀ mọ́ tá a ti fẹ́ ṣe ní tó bá dé stage kan.
Àwọn ọmọ yẹn máa ya wèrè o.
Tó bá dé stage kan a máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa kí ló ti ń pè crude deposit liquid natural deposit the wind energy, the water energy. A máa sọ gbogbo àwọn bí tí àwọn resources yẹn wà, right? A máa sọ capacity nǹkan tí wọ́n lè ṣe tó máa impact lórí life individual ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. So a máa analyse gbogbo break it down pé ṣé tí àwọn tí bí báyìí tó bá ní access sí kíní wọn nǹkan báyìí ní life ṣe lè rí. Táwọn tí àdúgbò báyìí ní access sí nǹkan báyìí ní life ṣe lè rí. Generally ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, right? Nǹkan báyìí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tí a bá tap nǹkan báyìí níbi báyìí bí igun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yìí. Tá bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ put àwọn nǹkan yẹn together, right? Where people can say pé òótọ́ ni o. Really? Yẹn ni pé a lè ṣe you get say pẹ̀lú part of our handbook at other things. Táwọn èèyàn tó máa lọ máa bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀. Listen o bàbá, ọ̀tọ̀ ní ká print ẹ̀ sínú kan o. Ọ̀tọ̀ ní kí every member ẹgbẹ́ wa kí wọ́n mọ
nǹkan tó wà nù exactly call by the preacher
because tó bá ti bára wọn á máa sọ àwọn èèyàn máa wo ni pé báwo ni wọ́n ṣe mọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn ọmọ the Yoruba Union member ni mi o àwa tí ìgbìmọ̀ má jẹ́ kó bàjẹ́ lẹ Yorùbá ni o so mọ gbogbo kíní ìtò yìí kẹ kí ló wá dé táwa Yorùbá wa ń sùn látijọ́ yìí dẹ̀ ìyẹn la ṣe gbàṣẹ́ ìtàn sọ pé kí la bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ o ẹ̀rí nǹkan tó ń fi wá ṣe o so tí irun yẹn bá lè spread ta ní resources láti spread ẹ̀ ta ní volunteers tó wà trained in that capacity Larry ẹ fún wa ní 3 months you begin to see some certain things nígbà tó bá kí ni bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní take effect no joke.
àwọn ọmọ máa dùn sílẹ̀ ní ohun tó kí pé a máa try bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa ṣí fún wa that's just the only thing tí mo ṣe pé a ṣe.
Thank you so Larry, thank you so much. I think I've just lost that. So yeah, line Yeshua opened. The line is still open, okay? And you can still make your own contribution as well, all right? This is the point where we seems to have agreed that we're going to be doing something on the publicity part. That's going to cost us a lot. And now we would no longer have emergency money the moment I start releasing this fund, okay? I just want to become we steps I take they are going on my no to the man no ani nu e lowo, right? Ale no ani wa lati ani worried much, yeah. Or ale kojo mo ti aba feel like pe e ma gbo hello there.
Hello baba.
Hello sir. Báwo ni o?
Mo wà pa o. Ìkọ́ tẹ́ kí n kúnlé lẹ́sọ̀ láti Cape Town. Ìkọ́ tẹ́ kí n kọ́ wọlé Cape Town.
Láti Cape Town. So, Baba, you are live. Everybody can hear you.
Yeah, nǹkan tí mo fi pè yín ni pé àwọn onítẹ̀ lọ́rọ̀ rí estate tẹ́ sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ dálẹ̀ yóò máa dọ́rọ̀ rí estate. Inú mi dẹ̀ dùn pé ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ because every day ni màá fi rò pé báwo ni Nàìjíríà àwọn tó náà ń ṣe rí estate gan ní Nàìjíríà ṣé wọ́n tẹ̀ ń wo àwọn advanced country yẹn ni pé tí táwọn òyìnbó yẹn tó bá ti di pé ìkan ti wà congested wọ́n á dẹ̀ gbéra wọ́n á dẹ̀ lọ dáná dá community sílẹ̀. Everybody ló fẹ́ gbé ní Lekki, everybody ló fẹ́ gbé ní Island, everybody ló fẹ́ gbé àwọn èèyàn ọdẹ abandon àwọn ìgbèríko tó yẹ kó máa lajú sí kó máa fọ́ mọ́ kó máa sọjà síbẹ̀ everybody tó wá fẹ́ ra nǹkan ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ sí Island lọ ra nǹkan tó fẹ́ rà. Èkó yẹn tó wá congested, Ìbàdàn gan-an ó wà congested, ó wà abandon gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní àwọn ìgbèríko.
Wọ́n náà Awólọ́wọ̀ ló create a new city last. And that was way back, like maybe 1950 something. Kò sí any new Yoruba political leader to find it to create any new city.
Baba travel by road in Nigeria. Kò sí jọ́nà ẹ̀ sí ní jagbajagba ẹ̀. Omi ọmọ bọ́ lójú yín ẹ̀ kò máa rá àwọn abúlé kéékèèké yẹn tó ṣe abandon wọn síbẹ̀. Àwọn tó wà ní ọdún tó ti gbàgbé wọn síbẹ̀ tó yẹ pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń function bẹ́ẹ̀. Even gan ọmọ ìlú yẹn gan tó lówó lọ́wọ́ kò ronú kó fẹ́ lọ kọ́lé ẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ dá kankan lẹ̀ sínú ibi tó ti wà. Fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ rí ẹsẹ̀ tẹ́mi wò pé wow bàbá.
Ṣèrí tó bá jẹ́ kó ṣe é ṣe fún mi láti share email yẹn email content email yẹn o mo ti share pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn kan tí mo believe pé they should have an idea nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ní behind the scene, right? No content yẹn tí wàá sọ gbọ́n nǹkan tó list síbẹ̀ nǹkan tó ń sọ fún wa ní pé Sherry ọ̀tọ̀ ní pé kí a ní resources báyìí ká fi máa pursue àwọn nǹkan kan ṣe ń gbọ́n sìn ká wá di pé ọ̀nà kan ni à ń gbà ń rí support àti funding sọ̀kọ́ tó sọ ní pé ń ṣe ni ó yẹ kí a fi ẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀ dáadáa débi ọ̀rọ̀ pé àṣẹ èmi ni real estate ni o ẹ wò real estate tá à ń sọ yìí yẹn ni pé Yoruba Nation Organization yìí yẹn ni the Yoruba Union yìí right ó lè ní investment nínú real estate all over the world tó wọ́ ti $1 billion láàrin ọdún mélòó kan ṣé wàá mọ advantage ẹ̀ òun ni wípé that same organization ó lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ mass housing nílẹ̀ Yorùbá create a new place buy a new place and then create a new city tó yẹ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ ó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀ ń bá níta Nàìjíríà àbí níta nílẹ̀ Yorùbá a lè ṣe yẹn la yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ nípa resources tẹ́ bá ní lọ́wọ́ ṣẹ́rí bàbá ẹ̀ sọ yìí kò ṣe nǹkan tí individual ń ṣe.
mi ò wá fẹ́ kí lè jẹ́ pé mi ò fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé ìgbìmọ̀ Yorùbá yẹn kó jẹ́ pé anywhere nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lálẹ́ ní everybody lálẹ́ lọ gbalẹ̀ sí everybody dẹ̀ máa ra lẹ̀ ń bẹ káde máa fún nǹkan gidi síbẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan tí mi sọ tó yẹ pé kò dídán kó jẹ́
ṣé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí àwọn èèyàn wa ara àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ individual náà tó dá ń ra thousands of acres náà tó fi ń ṣe kí ló fi ń ṣe estate àbí kí ló ń ṣe Nàìjíríà sí yẹn náà estate so as an organization àwa gan lè dá sí ti ilẹ̀ just so you know.
tó máa jẹ́ pé Yorùbá lọ́wọ́ máa ṣiṣẹ́ nínú ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run gbogbo kílẹ̀ ni máa ń rò lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́
ó ti yé ń sìn ilé gbígbé nínú ibẹ̀ ni o ó ti yé ẹ máa mọ̀ kó yàtọ̀ ó ṣá yàtọ̀ síta Nàìjà tó bá ti wọ́n lóbẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n á sọ fún ọ pé ṣe rí small city tó wà ní ìtọ́ṣe níbi tọ́ṣe níbẹ̀ yẹn tọ́ṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn city yẹn nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá gangan nìyẹn ọ̀ tí Yorùbá nation bá dá dúró tán àwọn examples tá à ń sọ nìyẹn àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ pé káyé fẹnu sọ ẹjẹ àṣe kan rí táwọn èèyàn bá rí.
bàbá ànímì àti pàdí mi bíbà ọmọ Ìgbò ni a kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kàn ní if you go my village better stream better thing they be say if you build bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn pé if you say if I build those car race wey dem dey do the money wey everybody just dey run go town nobody wan do anything for village. Before ìmọ̀ kan sọ̀rọ̀ ni pé okay ó náà wọ́n eré àbìkan bí bàjẹ́ pé in the 5 years ago tẹ bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ igbó níbẹ̀ yẹn tẹ bá débẹ̀ yẹn sì ẹ wò ẹ mọ̀ kékeré tá a dẹ̀ fáìn lọ́tọ̀ tẹ bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sì tẹ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé 5 years ago tẹ bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ṣe rí wọ́n máa kọ́ sọ̀nà lọ.
Egypt ṣe kan láìpẹ́ wọ́n relocate àwọn èèyàn kúrò nínú swamp wọn àmì sí nínú slum right wọ́n lọ sí another area tó súnmọ́ desert wọ́n wá wọ́n build ilé síbẹ̀ rerun gbogbo èmìlomi iná everything ọ̀nà hospital schools nǹkan wọ́n wá relocate gbogbo èèyàn kúrò nínú slum yẹn we are talking about tens of thousands of people free of house ó ti yẹn sọ ọkọ̀ lọ kún wọn sí gbogbo nu àwọn ilé yẹn pé okay ní ilé yín rè o ní kíní yín rè o ní igbá yín rè o now you just pay the utilities like everyone else láti run run properties and everything yeah. Now if you don't have real money baba tí ẹ bá lè attract real money gbogbo ọ̀tá ń sọ yìí number one tó o bá ní real capital real resources kò sẹ́ni tó máa respect ẹ̀ náà ṣé mo kọ́ tó tí àwọn olóṣèlú yẹn ṣe ń ṣe jákujàku tó ń ṣe yìí ni ṣé mo dé tí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n tó ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yẹn tó ṣe ń gbọ́n múnú ni wọ́n respect wa because wọ́n wò pé kí ni value àwọn tó wà behind it so I need láti build the value yẹn I need láti build value wa is limitless àwa la àti ìkòjọ ká lo rightly a máa try ẹ̀ tọ́nà bá wa fún wa ṣetán ṣe ẹ̀gbọ́ Yorùbá ṣe dáwọn tí wọ́n ignore wa.
try because gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ ni mo wà interested gbàtẹ́ dákọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ rí ẹ̀sìn yẹn ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó yẹ pé máa ń rò everyday pé àwọn virgin land ipò Nàìjíríà gan àwọn kí ló dé táwọn èèyàn kọ́ jẹ́ pé Èkó yẹn everybody fẹ́ ra lẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn kan jáde lọ sínú àwọn bí ọ̀nà ìpàdámù yẹn àwọn bí tó yẹ pé amen fuck.
Anyway, Baba, thank you so much. We got to take another one. Because so that big, but we are going to have a fundraiser this week. So if our position is to go ahead with 2 things we want to do, then we are likely going to have a fundraiser soon. Okay. Again, I have had that suggestion. Multiple suggestion already, but I should need any time. I should need be another 15 minutes. Let's call a night. So anything that's it, you're free. Just pick up the phone. You will see the number on your screen. It's a WhatsApp number. So when you call it, don't call it directly. Just call the WhatsApp number, okay? And I'll be able to hear from you. So meanwhile, there is one sec. Or I will just hold on to that. So money, I want what do you call it? I want detailed information konti mo share later, right? But mama hold on to it. The fact that hang on. Yeah, mama hold on to it, and let's see. Just a sec. Yeah, I think it will be properly used at some other time. So we want to hold on to that. So what I'm going to do is this. I am going to, I think we've had 2 hours already. So should I say at this point, we have an idea of where we are going now, which is, hang on. Let's see. Hello there.
Hey, Mayegun.
Hello, sir.
Mayegun baba.
Sir.
Báwo ni pàdé mi?
Dáadáa ni o, báwo ni?
Mo late nígbè ni. Bàbá Ègùn ló ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Ó ti round it up because tí mo miss just last second, but good enough to make it in, right? Okay. You are likely going to be my last caller. So glad you made it, sir.
Mo late láti join, but mo gbọ́ àwọn series gbọ́ méjì nínú ẹ̀, àwọn the last 2 or 3 caller yẹn. Mo gbọ́ tí wọ́n sọ nípa real estate pé ká lọ situate another town kankan. So èmi náà ti ní that kind of
nígbà tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé tí a bá fẹ́ make impact and all of that, and tá a bá ní resources to cover such, we can also do that too. Among other things, that is sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀.
Because there are a lot of places láti they only develop lóòótọ́. Òótọ́ ni nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn. Òótọ́ ni nǹkan tí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn sọ yẹn. A lot of places. Okay, wọ́n lú Òṣogbo yẹn for example. Ṣé mo pé Òṣogbo okay láti má tẹ̀wá aṣọ Òṣogbo. Mo rú Badagry. Mo rú àwọn Ẹ̀pẹ́. Àwọn ìlú kékeré lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Èkó gan. Ó wà abandon wọn. Gbogbo everybody wọ́n lọ sí Lẹ́kì, wọ́n lọ sí Ìkẹjà, wọ́n lọ sí Ṣómólú gangan. So all those kind of something, wàá kò máa wò nígbà míì, bóyá nítorí táwọn wà lórí ìbò la ṣe máa ń think very well nígbà tí àwọn tó ráwọn tó wà nílẹ̀ in fact tó bá bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí wàá ní wàá kàn máa wò báyìí pé ṣé orí ènìyàn yìí pé ṣá.
Honestly, I can hear that go generally everywhere ni like tẹ́ bá ti ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ilé yẹn, especially ìwọ tó bá wá láti bí yẹn, ó máa ń wà so frustrating débi pé at some point I feel like man ṣórí àbúrò mi pé
nígbà tó wọ́n ṣe competition nígbà tí wọ́n bá wọn ṣe competition wọ́n máa wù ẹ́ nígbà tó yẹ pé kí ló ń ṣe léṣe nítorí pé wà á lórí ìbò máa wò báyìí pé àì máa gbà mí. Mo fẹ́ kó jẹ gbádùn tèmi náà ń jẹ bí mi inú ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ kó jẹ.
débi pé o ní láti wá lórí ìbò káyé tó easy fún ẹ.
Àwọn tó fẹ́ wá ní ẹrú làwa náà ń ṣe ní afẹ́ wá ní. Mo ní màgbà ní ìgbà yìí ló wà lórí ìwọ̀n yìí.
Láti enjoy òórùn Nàìjíríà dàn pé kó gbádùn sọ́mà àwọn ọmọ.
Tó máa rìn síbi tó wù ẹ́ tí wàá lọ sí tí ọ̀sà wàá lọ sí tí òkun wàá lọ ṣe tó wù ẹ́ kò sẹ́ni tó máa sọ pé kí ló ṣe ń bẹ̀.
Wọ́n á sọ fún ẹ pé ẹ̀sà wọ́n ti bá yín pọnmi sí balùwẹ̀ ẹ lọ da omi tútù sára. Wọ́n á sọ fún ẹ pé ẹ̀sà ẹ wo ṣé kò bá yín tan ṣáwà yẹn ni wàá tan ṣáwà yẹn ó tún máa sweat láìpẹ́ náà bọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ kàn máa bá rọrùn dé náà ni no stress no pressure gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ti di sára yọ jáde pẹ̀lú ìtọ́kọ wa sí tó sọ pé ẹni bá ti lanu sọ̀rọ̀ ní wa báyìí sìn bọ́ọ̀ nìkan lọ yìnbọn wọn nìkan lọ tì mí yé wọn o.
So mo ṣe wà lórí agenda mi o tó rántí nǹkan tá a jọ sọ the other time billboard gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́kàn mo wà bámbámú anytime tó bá ti yá mo ti wà anytime tó bá yá ó yá náà nìyẹn.
ó tiẹ̀ ti yá báyìí mọ nǹkan ó ti yá báyìí tó bá ti yá mo gbà ṣùgbọ́n bá ṣe máa ṣe é wípé mo máa lọ yọ wọ́n síra wọn. Bá sọ̀rọ̀ tán lálẹ́ yìí máa yọ wọ́n síra máa wo pé nínú owó ta ní lọ́wọ́ èlò ni ká kó sí orí billboard yẹn ṣé tá bá kó sí èlò ló máa kù kíni Yorùbá Union ta fẹ́ set up yẹn legally right tí mo bá fún ẹnìyẹn náà lówó èlò ló máa tí máa wí ẹ̀ síra wọn tí bá ní ìdòwò mo máa wá síbi ìwà tọrọ ẹ̀ o máa sọ fún everybody because it is iṣẹ́ everybody náà ni mò ń jẹ́ get in sin as we speak today.
Anytime tó bá ti ní ìdí gbogbo kí níwọ̀n yẹn ìjọ tó lọ dán máa gbé sórí ìkànnì gbé sórí ìkànnì everybody máa fi contribution tiẹ̀ síbẹ̀ everything èmi gbogbo àbá how many times I'm telling you èmi àní báyìí mo jẹ fún scenario èmi ní last call àjẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ sórí mo lọ sí àwọn ọmọ mi lọ sí páàkì ṣùgbọ́n kí ní táwọn ọmọ yẹn máa ń gùn táwọn ọmọ kékeré máa ń gùn ṣùgbọ́n àwọn àgbà èmi ò lè lọ mi ò lè lọ́gùn mi ò lè wá tán tán mi ò lè wá torí yìí mi ò wá tán tán bọ̀dá wọn ń jẹ́ ìbá àti ìjọsìn.
ṣé ẹ ti wà tempted pé ẹ láti tẹ̀lé wọn wọnú àwọn horo kìíní yẹn náà èmi ti bóyá torí mi rí jáńjálásá èmi máa ń bá wọn wọnú ẹ̀ ní o.
èmi fẹ́ wọnú ẹ̀ bọ̀ nígbà tí mo wọnú wo yẹn tí mo wọ
wọ́n lọ máa jẹ lọ há sínú bí èkó ni pé wọ́n máa ní kán la páìpù yẹn nìkan tó yọ mí wọ́n á pé kí ni ìwọ náà wà níbí.
ọ̀tọ̀ nínú ọmọ ìlú ni wọ́n helicopter náà máa fi gbé wọn lọ ọ̀tẹ̀ ni wọ́n á sì kọ́kọ́ máa wo
nígbà tó bá kọ́kọ́ gé yín jáde nínú páìpù yẹn wọ́n á ní ẹ domi sí ẹ fàtẹ́gùn sí wọ́n á sọ pé àpé it's fine it's coming back to normal it's alright ibẹ̀ lẹ́tí máa wọ pé ọ̀run mú oru o inú ilẹ̀ máa hot kẹ́ ṣé o ń jóyún fàì bíi tú bàbá àta ẹ rántí pé inú ilẹ̀ máa hot o ẹ ti get but I get your drift sir ẹ sọ story yẹn tán fún mi by the way àwọn ọmọ tó lọ sí park.
ó nígbà tí mo bá ọmọ yẹn dé páàkì mo wá rí gbogbo ní páàkì yẹn bọ̀bọ̀ ní páàkì ni wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe páàkì yẹn Yorkville tó bá gbogbo ẹ̀ kó pé Yorkville Illinois ní Chicago Yorkville Illinois wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe páàkì yẹn ni páàkì nìkan náà ń porúkọ páàkì yẹn ìrántí bọ́ tó bá sọ pé Yorkville Illinois.
àbí ìtẹ̀ máa sanwó lọ.
a máa sanwó lọ ní. a máa sanwó lọ mú pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn nǹkan ìbá $1,500 lánàá tàbí débẹ̀ fọ́tò lọ àwa bíi àwa.
tó kúrò lọ ni.
fọ́tò àyà ń bẹ̀ máa fẹ́ yẹ̀ sórí kíní ẹ̀ lítà kó lọ wò. mo kó àwọn ọmọ gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìyàwó mi àtàwọn ìyá àwọn ọmọ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn nǹkan kan tá a kó lọ sílẹ̀. gbogbo páàkì ṣe gbogbo ọkọ̀ ti tún ìpè páàkì yẹn mo wá wò títí láì láyé níwájú olóhùn àtẹ̀yàn omi ekúlẹ̀ bọ́lẹ̀ lójú mi pé.
àìmọye múmẹ́ǹtì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ gẹ́sì kọ́kọ́ sà ṣe ní kòtò ra sọ yìí àwọn èèyàn kan ń wò àwọn gbogbo ń gbọ́ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí right many of them tó wà ní orí platform yìí tó ń gbé nílùú òyìnbó bóyá ọlọ́mọ ni o bóyá wọ́n ṣe nání fún ọmọ kan ni o bóyá àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́gbé lọ páàkì ni o kò sẹ́ni tó dé àwọn ibẹ̀ yẹn rí tó ráwọn ọmọ tó ń ṣeré láwọn ibẹ̀ yẹn tó ní wò tó ní rántí ilé pé ọmọ bíi kí ló kọ́
àní adára mi lè fún wa ṣọ inú tẹ̀
báwo ni kí
pé
ló
kí irú kìíní wọn sọ ní tí ó tà ní Badagry tàbí ní ìpẹ́ nàbí tàbí ní Ìgbọ́kọ̀dá àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ létí àwọn omi alómi oríṣiríṣi tó lè fi ṣe kìíní yìí àwọn pípò yẹn ò lómi o wọ́n kírètì omi yẹn ni o wọ́n kírètì omi páàkì yẹn ni o wọ́n lè fẹ́ gbẹ́ bọ́ọ̀lù tó fi kírètì àti ṣáà ni o kì í ṣe pé wọ́n ní omi yẹn nẹ́tọ́rálì o tó bá yẹ kó ti dé winspring palm rí ní Badagry wàá ní rẹ́píkà kan tí mo tà láti sọ. original tí ó tà ní winspring palm lọ ṣe gbogbo kí wọ́n yẹn sí irú nǹkan tí mo sọ ni bọ́bọ́ yẹn wá ṣe gbogbo àwọn kìíní táwọn ọmọ kéékèèké lè gùn nǹkan yẹn òní bí sọ fún mi bèrè náà ṣe èlò ẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan sọ́ọ́rí $2 lẹ́nìkọ̀ọ̀kan fi wọlé ẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan wá sọ́ọ́rí $2 wọ́n tún gba $10 lọ́wọ́ wa fún parking mọ́tò ó jẹ́ $52.
bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lè máa tún san vat o wọ́n tún já vat náà for vat plus kí ni kọ́ gbà bá máa ná bíìlì yẹn ibi tẹ́ ti máa rò nìyẹn pé ìwọ owó ló lóyìn sí bàbá ṣe ilé ìsìn náírà imagine.
$1,500 àwa fi 25 wọlé síbẹ̀ ni. I'm telling you ṣé mo ló dákẹ́ fún inú kan bí mi inú ara mi wá mú ìyá máa sọ ara mi tó mọ̀ bí ṣe máa ń gbà ọmọ mi lọ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú àyẹn but Indiana la máa ń lọ. But àwa kéde ṣe lọ́tẹ̀ àwa lọ sí ti Illinois yẹn ní ti Chicago yẹn àwa lọ sí ti ibẹ̀ yẹn. ní wọn níbẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ti tún ìsìn ibẹ̀ yẹn tó bá rí ibẹ̀ yẹn bóyá bí about a lọ sọ pé bóyá bí 10 acres of land ṣé ilẹ̀ ní problem wa Nàìjíríà náà fún mi.
resources ní problem wa jàre àwọn èèyàn kan wá ẹ rántí pé àwọn èèyàn wá sórí program yìí ńgbà kan tó wọ́n advice wa wípé tá bá really ní resources tá lówó lọ́wọ́ àwọn ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kan àti ìgbà tí wá bá ṣe máa ra wọn padà ó ti yé ń sìn like wọ́n ti bọ́ sẹ́wọ̀n ọwọ́ tí ò yẹ kó bọ́ sí àwọn tó dẹ̀ wà ọwọ́ àwọn tó bọ́ sí yẹn wọ́n hold there for the future use ni nítorí wípé kí ni gbogbo agenda this agenda that tá à ń gbọ́ yìí a kàn ya àìmọye àwọn èèyàn lẹ́nu ní pé àìmọye ilẹ̀ wọn tọ́rọ̀ pa àwọn ní tọ́pẹ̀ ní family land yẹn àwọn èèyàn ti rà wọ́n tó rà wọ́n kò tí ì débẹ̀ rí kò débẹ̀ rí ó kàn fowó ránṣẹ́ pé kó wá rà wọ́n ni wọn ò dẹ̀ ń ṣọmọ Yorùbá o now ọgbà àwọn irú àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tá a bá ní resources gidi lọ́wọ́ àwọn nǹkan kan àti plan láti recover ẹ ti yẹn sìn ẹni tí ò bá dé tọ́wọ́ bá dé tẹ̀ kú ìdá kò lè bèrè kú tó pa báyìí I will keep saying that.
anytime ìwọ sábà káàkiri brain ẹ ìwọ máa kàn bá wa àwa máa dàgbọ́ tó bá kò sí wàhálà any fucking time mo ti sọ fún ẹ mo ṣì wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ bíìlì gbogbo everything dájọ́ sọ mo ṣì wà lórí ẹ o.
kí ló ti ń pè é tí tẹ ṣe the last time gbọ́ Yorùbá wọ́n pẹ̀lú deposit ta ní lọ́wọ́ ẹni tá a fẹ́ pè fún billboard ń sìn kẹ̀kẹ́ Yorùbá ẹ̀rọ tí gbàdé ti fún wa ní 500 yẹn.
mo ti rántí gbogbo
now àti iná ti sìn ẹ mọ̀ wá ìdí pé torí kí tó fọ́ wa kẹ́ tó dá sí ìgbà yẹn àwa ti kí ló ti ń pè a ti sanwó kíni wa di ending June already so ó yẹ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe ìníwà ní àkọ́kọ́ náà máa slow down so baba mi ò doubt àwọn èèyàn tó wà lórí Mayegun Jare political not for once ever mo kàn máa ń fẹ́ wà very careful ni kí n tó push àwọn èèyàn pé ẹja ṣe báyìí kó má dàbí pé yóò take it place.
wọn ò ní wèrè a máa gbàlú yẹn padà no matter what agbára Ọlọ́run Mayegun bá mi kí bá mi kí màmá ẹ̀ bá.
so much bá kí family and everybody as well.
God bless you.
Nice one, Baba. Hello there. Okay, hang on, sir. Ó dàbí ìgbà tó yẹ pé mo ti reconnect báyìí sìn. Kábíyèsí o, hello.
Hello, hi, the Mayegun General.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, this is Deji from Boston. And
DJ from Boston, sir.
Deji from Boston. Yes.
Everybody can.
How are you, bro?
I'm very well. I'm just here. I'm okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, mostly listening to Kotan, so just to add a little bit, and because there was a man that called about the bureau de change, like exchange rate.
Having our own.
And to tell you, currently I'm in Nigeria now.
Right.
And so I was talking to a friend about stuff like that. Like for years that we've been changing money. It's the same people that we take our sweat to. And why can't we have our own? I say Yoruba that we work all this time abroad, and by the time we bring the money back, our mamlo soda all the same kind of people from the north to give our money to. Let's exchange for, and that's a huge economy of Yoruba area. So when one of your guests actually mentioned that, it actually hit me so bad. Like I was thinking about. I was, because English movie lost change a lot of more. Everybody there, they are all from the north, and majority of the people there bringing this dollar is either Yoruba or Igbo. I was like, this is huge economic part of economy from the southwest.
Yes, nobody paid attention.
But I've been changing money since 1994, 95.
Wow. Like
I've been going to the same place, to the airport road, by the local airport in Lagos, and the same people. So when that guy mentioned that, I was so impressed. Like I was not the only person thinking about this thing. About with your program, because I'm in Nigeria now, so the time difference make me join late. So I kind of like so
it's
I really
from the way you normally time it when you are back in Boston, I believe.
Yes, because when I'm in Boston, it's around 2 o'clock. I always open my bed around 2 o'clock.
I know.
Yeah, so because man lo bi se ma sáré gbé sí mọ́tò mama gbọ́ lọ. But say alẹ́ ti ṣú bí mo pé time wo ló máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. I just had to catch up.
Nigeria trip the holiday ni which is pé most of the time báyìí ẹ kọ́ máa wà lórí ìrìn náà ni and all that. Tílẹ̀ bá dé ti lọ ṣú pẹ́rẹ́pẹ́.
No.
Anyway,
my brother, that's another.
Ṣẹ́rí kí ni ọ̀rọ̀ Bureau de change yẹn. Normally, àwa lè máa pè ní Bureau de change alẹ́ fún whatever it is. Ṣẹ́rí, ó jẹ́ one of the best kind of idea táwọn èèyàn suggest lórí platform yìí tí mo ti hold on to for a while now. Get. But personally, man, so you can charity and your banner resources. Baba, what I'm saying in another, let's say 3 months or 6 months time, right? Ali mama sorrow by then, at in a team in place, at in resources to play with, at in one kota and shit ali track and on like that. Charity resources bawa, sink kota lishi.
Yeah. I actually believe that. And I am a big follower of you. I listen to you more than I call. This is probably the 3rd time I'll be calling.
I know.
But almost every day I listen to your program. Almost every time I'm going, but and I always follow your program. I really appreciate your work.
Thank you,
honestly. I'm a Yoruba guy, and I am not tribalistic, but I just feel Yoruba so compare. We went through a lot as a Yoruba person. Like, I feel like we were all kicked out of this country. And that's my own opinion. All kick you out with that economic part of it.
And I'm going to maintain somebody like yourself, right? Yoruba ni wọ́n ti pé Yorùbá láwa mọ́ àmìláwa so accommodating ní gbogbo Nigeria.
Oh, very. Oh, yeah. Very.
No matter how much it be,
yeah.
They compare what to every other from other parts of the ní Nigeria tè ní Yorùbá ló wà, and then nature wa ni getting sin. It's like
yes.
We are human.
Yes.
Ló fẹ́ sọ wá di ló sọ àwọn èèyàn wa ló fẹ́ sọ àwọn èèyàn wa kan di ẹranko tí ò ní feelings.
Yes.
Ṣe Yorùbá ò kì í ṣe èèyàn tó máa rẹ́ni tẹ́bi ń pa ńlẹ̀ báyìí tó máa yíjú ẹsẹ̀ gbẹ̀. Àbí Yorùbá máa rí èèyàn kan
no.
ẹni yìí kò ní nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ jẹ́ kí n take advantage that is on Yorùbá. Now àwọn idea yẹn la fẹ́ bring back wípé ó lè ní political idea tí ó yàtọ̀ sí ti Máyégún ṣe gbọ́ Yorùbá sìn bí mi ṣe máa ń relate to ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí ó lè jẹ́ Christian ó lè jẹ́ Muslim mo lè má ṣẹ̀sìn kankan ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí ṣe get sìn gbogbo nǹkan yẹn
bọ́dà we are Yorùbá first
ṣe get sìn gbogbo nǹkan yẹn kò bọ́dà mi other than pé kí ló ní láti offer nǹkan tó ní láti offer ni mo ní láti interest inú ẹ̀ tó bá ti ní ṣe pẹ̀lú generality of the people Yorùbá yẹn ni mo fẹ́ ká gbé padà wá Yorùbá tó wà láàrin wa tó jẹ́ pé nítorí pé ẹni yìí ò ń ṣe Muslim àbí kò ń ṣe Christian àbí kò ń ṣe party wa àbí kò ń ṣe gbá kò ń ṣàwo ká wá wò pé wọn deserve a good life wọn deserve to be heard and all of that those things yẹn àwọn olóṣèlú àwọn ní ẹlẹ́sìn àwọn ni wọ́n fẹ́ tọwọ́ bọ̀ wá lórí so àwọn láti change ẹ̀ so that easy fún wa láti sọ pé asọmọ Yorùbá o ilẹ̀ Yorùbá táwa fẹ́ o wàláì tàlà ó yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà ń fà wá Nàìjíríà ń kọ́ wa bá ṣe máa hate ara wa ni Nàìjíríà ń kọ́ wa bá ṣe máa lára ara wa ni Nàìjíríà ń kọ́ wa bá ṣe máa oppress ara wa ni Nàìjíríà ò kọ́ wa bá ṣe máa unite now aláti ṣe nǹkan kan tábà dẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan kan very soon àwa gan á di victim nǹkan tí Nàìjíríà ń kọ́ wa that's nǹkan tá a ṣe sọ pé à ń láti ṣe kí nìyẹn.
I think we are already getting to the victim part. We are. I mean, personally, the way I look at it, we are. As most people, you only go abroad. Once in a while, we have to padà sílé. And to padà sílé, to délé, to be sheri. And then one of your callers say, I want you suffer. It's true.
I know.
People are suffering. And every time I always ask them about, do you know Yoruba nation? Some people don't know. No. Some people will look at me. Like 3 days ago, this woman look at me, and then I can see in her eyes like because they jello in my yes. But boy is not abroad. But boy is not abroad. One baby called Yoruba nation. So I feel so bad.
So important. Check gets. You know where it ends. So yeah. Ó possible kó jẹ́ pé next time tẹ́ bá máa lọ Nàìjíríà ó lè jẹun ló dẹ̀ máa bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation yẹn pé ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mi sọ́njọ́ yẹn tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ tán a ti join ni wọn in fact ẹ bá ẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe yóò ti ń sìn by the grace of God plan tèmi rẹ̀ o
Yes, yes, I know. I actually, like, when the program is roll out, we're gonna do the best in our capacity, each of us, to make sure it will not fail.
It succeeds.
Like, to make sure it will not fail. It will succeed by God's grace. And as I said the last time, we have to put our own effort into it.
That is right.
Whether you tell somebody
we should just stop talking. We should start walking our talk.
Start walking. Yes. In any capacity you can do as a Yoruba, just save your race. That's the final say. Save your race.
You. DJ. I'll call you DJ, Baba. DJ from Boston, Baba DJ. Thank you very much. Say that again. I didn't get that, Baba. Say it again.
Deja vu. If I say deja vu, everybody will
Deja vu is a bit. It's kind of a cunning one, but all DJs always kind of want to be called deja vu. That's a good one, Baba.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Enjoy
Take care, man. Thank you. I try to be careful. Thank you
very much. Stay safe.
Okay. Bye.
That's Deji from Boston, currently in Nigeria. So I will take one more, and then I'll call it tonight because this person. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Marego.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I am very well. Thanks for asking. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. I tried to call you earlier in the day. It's like you don't touch this phone when you're not on air or something.
I know. What happened is that you see this particular number, sir, is dedicated for this platform, right? So usually when people call me on it, most of the time when I see the calls, I just feel like maybe they are watching my replay and they believe it's live. That's why they are calling. So unfortunately, I've missed most important calls as well many times. So I'm sorry. I'm glad that you're actually
it's okay.
So we can talk, sir.
No, it's okay. Good thing I just got you now. I didn't follow the broadcast. I just got into the house and I tried to try my luck if I would get through. Luckily, I do.
Okay. We were talking about our own intervention of in what is going on back in Nigeria. We are using a new approach. That new approach will give us we believe will give us more access to our people and possibly influence them enough before their bogus charade eventually happens. So we want to stop complaining or telling people what to do. Now we want to really put boots on ground. This time around, even if we have to motivate people to do the job for us. So that's part of what we've discussed so far, trying to tell ourselves that no one is coming to help us. We have to do it ourselves, especially the Yorubas. So it's sort of a motivation.
Exactly.
A chat.
Exactly. Maegun, let me stop you on the way. I'm not going to take much time. Please. It's just like, you see, there's a way things work. This is a kind of something I was calling you to discuss with you. Please. You see, my own little discussion with you today is a little bit different but it's almost in line with what you just said now. And that I call it Plan B. You see, why I want to tell you about this Plan B is we are all agitating and I'm happy that we have agreed on one thing, that we want breakup of this evil entity. That is one agreement. And now everybody is trying to apply whatever means to get it done. That's right. Please, in as much as we are not advocating for violence, neither are we calling for violence. It does nobody any good. No. But there is something I want to share with our people. Please. And that is we need to have Plan B. And that Plan B might also involve violence, but that is not the complete option. Why do I say that is this? You see, we are dealing with people that are abnormal. Both the politicians, the Fulani terrorists, these are abnormal people that appears to be normal. And when you are dealing with abnormal people, you need to apply some abnormal approach. if we are dealing with an abnormal person and you want to get him through abnormal means, abnormal means, that will be a very big work for you. I'll give example with this Fulani terrorist. These people, one thing they understand is violence. And that is the reason why both those carrying AK-47 and those in government, they are all the same. One thing they understand is force. Just look at what is going on in Nigeria. Everybody is shouting, everybody is talking. They pretend as if they don't even care. They don't even care. You can shout from now to 200 years. They don't give a damn what you say. Write all the grammar you can. They don't give a damn. Because why? All they understand is force.
That's true.
Anytime you bring force, there seems to be doing something. So my plan B is, as well as we are planning, sensitizing the people, doing it all diplomatic and all the means we can, both Biafran and Yoruba nation, we must be having plan B in case if this our approach seems not to be working. Because I have sit down to think about this. We have been talking, and the more we talk, the more they come out and do whatever they want to do. Nobody gives a damn. Just like you said, our own people, politicians from the South, they don't give a damn too. All they care is what they will get. Do you understand me? So for us agitators...
Let me tell you something that could possibly help a little bit. You see, what you are saying here is the same position that we also kind of take, but in a different, with a different approach. I'll tell you. We figured out that sometimes the witch will go. Sorry, I want to say this in broken, okay? The witch.
Yeah, go ahead.
The witch that will kill a child, right? You are likely never going to see the blood in the mouth, right?
Yeah.
The world has gotten to a stage whereby sometimes, right, you will need to veil your real intention from the public and let your actions speak for you. Do you get that now? So one of the things I don't want to be comfortable to share with people right now, you see that plan B that you're talking about, right? Maybe not the violent as we said it earlier, because we know, but none of us wanted the violence way and all that, right? That plan B is actually our plan A. But we don't call it confrontation now. We want to call it charitable. Can you help us call it charity, please? Because you know why?
Okay.
With that, if our charitable goodness reaches the base of those tormenting us, we are not going to plead with them. We are not going to beg them to leave. We're going to use exactly what you have in mind. But guess what?
You are
going to help us see it is a charitable move. When we go and meet people who are being chased away from their communities, we are not going to go there with begging hands. We're not going to go there with a megaphone and say, please now, can't you? So I'm not going to come here and say everything like that. Okay? So
God bless you.
From now,
that was exactly...
I want you to know that what you call plan B, right? In our own world, right? We don't have plan B now.
Yeah.
And when it comes to, you know, what are you going to do if they come for you? They're already coming for us. We already know they are coming for us. We already know that nobody is going to defend us. And we already know that speaking and talking about it is not going to save us. Now we know that with the right resources, we can become charitable towards our invaders.
Yes.
Now, if our charity is a good one towards them, they will tell. I just don't want to make it too obvious anymore. You know what I mean now? So that's why we choose our people as the front burner of what we want to do. You see everything else, sir, some of them you would have to hear them later. But for now, if I have to be honest with you, with what I have in mind and with what many of my friends here have in mind, we don't have that ready-made resources to do exactly that. But how do we get to that stage? That is the step we are taking now. You will be proud of what we are going to do eventually. Just take that to the bank, okay? Our plan B.
Maego, I trust you. I have no doubt over what you said. What I just want to bring it is to your notice. If I had gotten you privately, I don't want to discuss this on this platform.
You know why? A lot of people want me to say it exactly what you just said now, right? But the mistake we are making is that when we go that way, somehow, we just kind of expose ourselves and what we can do. I kind of want to see a situation whereby we have enough resources, right? And only their media that is failing to report all the atrocities today, they will be forced to report them because they will be unavoidable. They will see what happens and they will say, how did that happen? Where did they get us kind of support from? Remember a part where I said we have a security expert who are offering us their expertise. I chose not to say more.
Okay.
It's just to tell you that indeed we have people who feel like the way you feel. We have people who have the ideas of how to get us out of that security-wise. And I prefer to call them experts. Just let's keep it that way.
Dude,
and be charitable.
God bless you. Don't go further. I have gotten.
You get it now.
I have gotten what I want.
So
I just want to bring that to your attention.
We want a peaceful this and that. We want to support our people. Let's keep it.
You don't need to explain further. All I need is just to get it across, and that message you got it, and that's what we need. Because you know what? Let me conclude with this, my brother.
Go on.
I really appreciate the job you are doing.
Thank you.
I pray that God will bless you and provide everything that will help you do this job.
Amen.
It's not easy to do it, and we will support the best we can.
I know.
One thing I want to conclude with is this. Yesterday you talked about the turban and all the stuff. You know, I want to tell you something. I said the other time I called in, by December, November, those that are shouting Obi today, we will know how many there will remain.
I mean,
and I told somebody today,
I said in the next before we go to 2022, I said by the time their political charade starts, even our brothers with the airports shouted this and that, they will begin to say we are being too unserious because they have chosen the political side. It's happening now. By December, everybody will begin to see the reality. By February ending, right? The Nigeria we told them all about, that they told us that we are stupid, we don't know what we're talking about, will happen. And guess what? With what you want to say, they will be back. Go on.
That is it. Somebody I just told you that was laughing at us. You know, in our prayer platform, when I talk, some people got upset. They will not call in again. I told them, no problem. You know, one thing that I love so much, Nigeria has a way of happening to everybody. Whether you are abroad or you are in Nigeria, it has a way of happening to everybody.
That's a way of drawing
the same people that were laughing at us, calling us fools because we are talking about secession or breaking Nigeria. You know, I heard that one saying the other day, she wants to go back to Nigeria on Christmas with her family. Right. The problem now is not the money she will use, or money she will spend. The problem now is that there is no security, and their beautiful home is there. Nobody's going to be in that home. So for now, that traveling is suspended. And that is how Nigeria will happen to everybody, whether you like it or not.
See, I told that on this program, I remember saying that, you see, even if you are not thinking it, now you should be thinking it. Because many of us who have left Nigeria in a while, some of us have been so successful, Baba. We are successful for real, right? Some people have built houses back home. Some even have investment there. But you see, in the last 7 years, it keeps getting worse every year, year in, year out. Now, the security situation, right? Even when people don't publicly admit it in their bedroom, some of them are no longer going back to Nigeria every year anymore. Or let me say, go back to Nigeria twice a year anymore, or 4 times a year anymore. If you ask them, they will say, no, I've just been busy. Some will say, now Corona. Lies. In their bedroom, they are thinking it and be like, if I'm going to that Nigeria, should I visit East? Or should I just stay in Lagos? Or should I visit Oshun? Would I be able to visit in Oshun? Or should I stay in Ibadan? Now, they are weighing the whole thing, and they're like, you know what? Only me will go, or only me and Madam will go. The children should stay, so that I don't want any story. Now, this is the reality that some of them are dealing with. So if you now go on social media and say Nigeria is going to be great, who are you lying to? Who are you lying to? You have businesses in Nigeria, you have homes in Nigeria. You can't go back there like you used to go anymore. Why? Because you know the truth. You don't want to be a victim. But you are sitting out there, you are saying you are a patriotic Nigerian. Who are you deceiving? So I keep telling them, I keep bringing the reality to them. And guess what, sir? A lot of people are now thinking, they are saying that, even though I'm not living in Nigeria, if I say this thing affects me too. And we are getting there, I believe.
We are getting. Thank you so much. Let me leave on that. Thank you so much. God bless
person,
you.
By the way, so I actually enjoy talking to you as well. All right. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayago.
Especially that point you raised about the security and every other thing that could turn around. My people got the message. I'm waiting for a day when I will be sitting with other people discussing, right, resources that are going into the hands of those who are putting their lives on the line for us. Despite that they don't have access to the real resources. I'm going to sit one day in a room, right, full of people who are deliberating on how much impact we are making in the lives of the people and how much changes we are making in the polity that is now shaping where we want things to go exactly. So I'm looking forward to that day. And you raising that point tonight makes me feel like, you gave me an opportunity to tell people that it's deeper than we are helping that we are talking about. It's deeper. And thank you for raising that, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mayago.
Thank you.
You too.
That's a good one.
Bye.
So that's it. We're going to call it a night. I've got a lot of great people watching me all over the world, and maybe not many tonight, but you see those of you who took your time to stay back and then be part of this, you are the MVP, most valuable personalities on Mayegun's Diary Political. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to call on our graphic designers, our billboard, erectors, and I'm going to put the whole cost together. I'm going to explain to you where and where these are going to go to, how many are they, and how much are they. So once I then figure out with what I have, then I may come back here. Well, I will come back here if we have to deliver everything you told me to do. I'll come back here and then I will continue our fundraiser. And if you're watching me right now, yes, we needed to raise more in order to fulfill all of these obligations as well, right? So if you are already compelled to do it, you know the source, you know the whole place to do that, add the message to it and say, this is for what we are doing, right? But officially, I'm going to come back here and raise the fund, okay, if we need extra. So you and I can now say, you see, our emergency money is no longer emergency. It is going to be depleted. Now, we will not likely be able to answer any emergency for now. We are firing on from what we used to do now to something we're about to do. So all of this, I will bring back at some point. Tonight, I have enjoyed my conversation with everyone who stood and, stood by. And I bet a lot of you who also want to add to this, but unable to call in, you probably have found somebody sometime who have spoken your mind as well. But if none has spoken your mind, there'll be another time. And that time, it doesn't matter what we are discussing. You can raise this one you want to say tonight, that time. So thank you. And thank you to every one of you who, stayed back. I am going to see you some other time. But don't leave without liking the broadcast, just to show that you are here. And then share the broadcast as well. Subscribe if this is your first time. So the next time when I come back, it's just going to be you and I, all of us, in the Temple of Truth. So thank you and good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Máyégún ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Máyégún máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Máyégún máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Máyégún máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Máyégún máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Máyégún mami.
Ayé sọ́ra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òkúra olóṣèlú.
Máyégún mami.
Ayé sọ́ra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ sọ́ra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ayé sọ́ra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ sọ́ra kì í. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ sọ́ra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.